Hi everybody, we're back again, and we recently had Numberblock number 70 here in Minecraft. So today we are doing Numberblock 80, and we're getting very close now to 100. So this took me quite a long time. You might notice during this video there's sometimes when I keep falling asleep because I'm doing it late at night. So see if you can spot those. I might just point them out anyway. So as you remember, I mean it's been a while, I don't really do the same now, but I used to count 4 blocks between each one, but then when you have the bigger ones, like for example number 60 has the eyes go out on the side of the head, so you have to make a bigger gap. Anyway, for this one I left 4 blocks between them, and if you don't know, but you probably do because you must have seen in one of these videos before, that each block of a number block is 13 blocks in Minecraft. So I'm going to have to do, is it 10 up? Yeah, 10 up and 8 across, that's right. So you get it. So I'm going to do 8 times 13 across. Oh, actually no, because I think I'm doing 14, because for each marker you see me putting down there, that is the dividing line between the blocks. So it's kind of a bit bigger actually. And then we do 10 blocks up. So they're all the same. That's a nice thing about the bigger numbers. They're all the same height, so it's easy to just know how high you're working up to. So here we go. And this took ages, it takes so long. And also you might notice, and some of you might leave a comment in the comments, that the colours don't match, but it's the best I can do in Minecraft really. I mean, Numberblock 80 is like a neon pink. And then it's got this darker pink for the lines in between, and that octagon shape in the middle with the 80, that's a different colour as well, well it's the darker colour. So, and I figured out, oh yes, here, I made a mistake. For some reason, I only counted 10 blocks across, I don't know why I did that. Yeah. So, and this is I've noticed as well, I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but this, they updated, there was a PS4 version of Minecraft. And then there was the Pocket Edition, and they seem to have brought them all into line now. They made them all. Is it all Bedrock? Is that the version that they uses, or Java? I'm not sure. But it's different now. It feels different. When in the past it was easy to kind of go horizontally and lay bricks and side to side. It seems really kind of wobbly. So doing it sideways, I'm finding it tricky. But it doesn't matter that much because I found the technique I use these days is just going up. It's easy, you just fly and hold down the laid brick. Oh, here we go. I think at this point, I fell asleep. Yeah. For some reason, I was looking at the sun, I must have fallen asleep, and I just kept going around in circles. So anyway, after that short nap, let's continue. So I'm building the framework there, as you can see. Now that I've done the outside lines, I've got to do the ones in the middle. And because I'm doing front and back, I've got to do the front and back ones as well. It takes such a long time to do this. What have I got next? Numberblock 90. What does he look like now? Yeah, just big and grey. So I've got 90 to do, and then 100 again, which is a little bit more interesting. So yeah, probably that's not too bad. It's got a huge eye, so it's a little bit different to make. Just these ones now, they're getting a bit samey. I'm also making now, I think some of you have requested survival mode, so I'm doing that. And very soon we'll have the survival mode of Minecraft, just playing it from the beginning. It's been a while since I've actually played the game properly, so I think a lot of things have changed. If you want me to do any particular challenges or try anything new, let me know in the comments or on Twitter, or somehow you can contact us. We've got email addresses and everything like that, so let us know. Yeah, and let's just see. Let's keep watching this then. See what happens. I think there's another point coming up where I fall asleep again, but apart from that, it's pretty straightforward stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can predict the ending. Okay, now that the framework is completed, it's time to fill in all the gaps, and I have chosen this weird colour here. It's not exactly like Numberblock 80, but it's different to the colour I was using before, and that's good enough, I think. So, and this is the part where it takes ages. Building the framework is it's quicker because there's a few lines there. There's not loads to do. Oh, but this filling in, it takes so long. And I keep stopping for some reason. Maybe I'm checking things, falling asleep, who knows. I think all in all, when I imported the video footage, it was 7 hours long. So I wasn't going to upload the full version because I don't think people would watch the whole 7 hours, or maybe they would, maybe they got time to kill. I wouldn't watch 7 hours of it. But there you go. That's probably why I've not tried live streaming this. We'd just end up with like a really, really long live stream with me sleeping. So, but a live stream of Numberblock 1, that would be a piece of cake. That takes no time at all now after you've done these ones. Anyway, let's keep watching this and see what happens. Okay, I'm doing the ends now. So I'm back to the first colour, because these are the same colour as the framework and the bits on top. I guess the whole outside layer of Numberblock 80 and all the Numberblocks of this size, really, when they have that border, is this colour here. Well, their own colour, but you know. And once again, it's much easier just to keep dropping up and going down and building up. If you're going to have a go yourself, you might find another technique. You might be a bit more sensible and not build them as large as I did. But here we go. And we have finished the second side and we're doing the other end. That means there's only the top to do. At this point I'm starting to relax a little bit because I know that the end is close. So and then I mean the face for number 80. I guess I mean what's additional with this one is that weird octagon thing in the middle that says 80. It's the only one that has the number in the middle too, as well as on top of his head. I wonder why that is. What do you think? Do you think you need it? You got a number link there. You don't need this octagon. I guess because it's 8 sides. Oh look, we're doing the top. Here we go. Top's easy as well. Instead of going back and forth, I tried back and forth at first, but that weird it doesn't control the same with this new version. So I'm just doing straight lines. So then after this, I'm going to head round to the front and do the face. And as we know, Numberblock 80 has like the infinity sign eyes, so I'm probably not going to be able to do it exactly like that, but it'll look similar. And Numberblock 80 has eyelashes, kind of. So yeah, here we go. We're going to go to there next. So that's the top done. There's the whole structure completed. The colour's a little bit weird, but at least it looks the same kind of shape. So I'm trying to guess here. Trying to estimate. I'm making some mathematical calculations, definitely, of where I'm going to start with the middle bit on the belly. I guess that octagon. I'm guessing if I step one, I'll look at the picture for reference. I haven't put a picture up for reference, but you all know what Numberblock 80 looks like. There we go. From what I remember, I think I got this right pretty much first time. It's hard when you're working on something this big. You kind of lose a sense of scale, and you have to keep stepping back to work out whether you got it right or not. But then once you've done one side, it's symmetrical, so you can just count the same blocks the opposite way. And I'm pretty happy with that. So now I started filling this in, and I thought, it's no good, that colour. It's gonna have to look a bit different. So I went for the wool. When in doubt, go for wool, which I did. So I'm looking for it. Where is it? This is the new inventory as well. It's all over the place. There we go. Right. So it's a weird wool, but it adds a texture. Looks a bit different. I thought that'll do. So those little pauses you see there, I think that was me checking the picture. Going, is this right? I think that I've fallen asleep again. So I tend to do a lot. There we go. I've made some kind of weird mistake there. Correct those holes. So, if you are still listening to me talk at this point, I'm going to talk a bit about the channel itself. So, we've been SuperToysUniverse now for 5, maybe going on 6 years. And with this recent thing that's happened with YouTube, it's kind of making a mess of our channel. And sometimes we think, should we even bother at all? But we're going to continue. The first thing though we're going to do is change our name. So we're not going to be called SuperToysUniverse anymore. It seems like if you do any kind of toy stuff on YouTube, you have you kind of unfairly penalised. So the channel at some point soon is going to be now. I've fallen asleep again, spinning round. Oh, I'm back. Anyway, the channel is going to be called SuperToysUniverse. SuperToysUniverse, and it's going to be the same thing really, mostly. It's going to be things with video games, Minecraft for example, maybe Fortnite. Let us know what you do want to see. And then also crafting things. But I'd say the crafting stuff is going to be less of the kids stuff and more kind of general crafting. That's the way we like to take it. But any suggestions, let us know. It seems like if we do, the problem is if we do anything that involves any kind of cartoon characters like Numberblocks, that kind of thing, or Hey Dougie, then YouTube prevents our videos from being searched or seen. You can't comment on them, and it's a bit of a mess really, and it's unfair. But I think if you want to continue, then we're going to have to do that. So hopefully you'd like to watch us do our thing anyway, and maybe make some suggestions. We're open to suggestions definitely, because we'd like you guys to keep watching. So yeah, let us know. But at some point you will see in your subscriptions that's if you are subscribed, and if you're not, please consider subscribing. I think we make some nice content, and we don't do I went out with these annoying YouTubers. There's lots of really annoying YouTubers out there that just clickbait stuff. I'd like to think that with us, you know, we get what we kind of say we do. We don't make these ridiculous thumbnails. Anyway, you get the idea. What was I saying? I'm doing the eyes right now. If you're still paying attention to the video and not listening to me, they're the eyes. They're round and they have the coloured surround too, and eyelashes. We'll get back to that. So I was saying, in your subscriptions, you'll then see the logo change from SuperToysUniverse to the new one, and also the name change to Super Maker Universe. But it shouldn't be that much of a change. I'm thinking that the word toy to maker, if you've not heard this message, won't surprise you too much. But then again, you've not heard this message, so you wouldn't know. But anyway, so Super Maker Universe is going to be our name. Logo's going to change. Content's going to be similar, but maybe less magazines. We do still like Numberblocks, but I don't even know if there's going to be more episodes of Numberblocks. We'll have to wait and see. I think later this year. But anyway, let's look at what we're doing here. So I've done the eyes, I've done the surround of the eyes, and now I'm doing the eyelashes. I may even take a break from the eyelashes, which I actually am doing, to do the pupils, which are big and black. There we go. Symmetrical on the other side, just have to count them across. I do forget sometimes how many blocks I've done. There we go. I think that's looking a bit like Numberblock 80. Let's put the mouth in just to see. I want to make sure that the eyes do look... On their own, their eyes look a bit weird. Let's put the mouth in. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. Teeth. You need teeth, don't you? I think Numberblock 80, the picture I'm working from, is mostly teeth with a bit of black on the edges. So there we go. Yep, looking good. Let's get these eyelashes done. Now these eyelashes, and who was the one that we did? It's always a bit tricky. Oh, it was Numberblock 50. It's quite tricky when you work this big, trying to get like the star kind of shape, or like a pointy bit, maybe the square blocks. But as you can see here, a bit of trial and error. Adding blocks, taking them away. I'm happy with that. Now I'm just going to copy that. I have to keep looking to make sure it's symmetrical. I'll keep copying the other side. There we go. So then once we've finished the eyes, we've then only got left to do is the numbering. And I'll probably have to go and check how I did number 8. Even though I just did an 8 down there, there was about a week between me doing the middle and doing the numbering. So let's head to the top, measure this out, and make sure that we go look at what's the last one I did. Where am I going? 18. There we go. There we go. It's 3 at the bottom, 3 on the side there, and 2 up above. Got it. Now head back through the valley of the number blocks. There we go. This won't take a minute now, and that then will be our Numberblock 80 finished. At some point soon, I've not started it yet. I'm going to have to start Numberblock 90 soon. It's quite an undertaking, but I'll do it. And there we go. That is Numberblock 80 and the numbering finished. So there you go. What do you think? It took a while, but I think that looks quite a lot like Numberblock 80. Oh, hang on. I've noticed at the bottom there, I've left my bricks in. My marker bricks at the bottom. Let's go and get rid of those first. It's not finished until I've got rid of those. And a random block of sand. So we get rid of these. So, yeah, thanks for watching that. If you've stuck all the way through, thanks for watching all the way through. If you've skipped through as well and you've still got to the end, thanks for doing that too. I guess you wanted to see what it looks like at the end. Have a go yourself. It's all good fun. And then, yeah, don't forget, they'll be up this week, maybe even tomorrow, if you're watching. Today's Wednesday. The survival Minecraft, which I'm going to have a go at. It's been like a long time. They've got honey blocks now, loads of new stuff. Check that out. We do have the Super Gaming Universe channel. We're probably just going to put all the stuff on the main channel, you know. But anyway, keep an eye out. Thanks for subscribing. You can also follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, and we'll start doing more stuff on there. We don't have a load of followers on Instagram, but we're going to start sticking more stuff on if you want to see it. But yeah, most of the time we'll be on here on YouTube. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.